Hey guys, I'm Jake Palat, and right now I'm sitting on the all-new Ultré ZX from Tige boats. In this video, I'm going to run you through some of the main features that really make this boat a standout in its class. But before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let's talk some numbers about the boat. The 25 Ultré ZX is 25 feet, 5 inches long, weighing in at 7,400 pounds dry, plus an additional 4,200 pounds of ballast option. It comes standard with the Indmar Raptor 575 supercharged motor, so you have plenty of power, plus a 100-gallon fuel tank and enough seating for you and 18 of your closest friends to spend the day out on the lake. All right, so moving inside the boat, one of the first things I want to address is one of the biggest departures from your typical wakeboat layout. Right now, I'm in the observer seat of a wakeboard boat, sitting forwards. Your typical setup has you sitting backwards, always facing the action, but this new fast flip seat lets the observer sit forward as you're driving down the lake, watching where you're headed, interacting with the captain, but also gives you the adjustability to easily flip the seat backwards and sit back and watch the action happening behind the boat. As somebody who spent a lot of time in wake boats, I've never really thought of the need for wanting to sit forward in an observer seat, but it's one of the things that has surprised me the most about this layout, and I absolutely love it. The ease of adjustability for your layout in this boat is insane. So also new in this observers area is the Ultra Chill Cooler. What this is an electric cooler that has plenty of storage for all your refreshments, keeping them cool without the need for ice. It just plugs into the boat's power here and keeps everything at the perfect temperature for all day long on the lake. Additionally, this cooler is in its own dedicated storage area that's easily accessible to everybody in the boat without having to have people stand up to reach for a refreshment. So you might notice that the Ultra Chill Cooler is sitting in where would typically be behind the observer seat storage area. But not to worry, there's still tons of storage under this observer seat that goes all the way down to the hull, as well as plenty of other under-seat storage throughout the entire boat. There's plenty of room for your gear. This space is not a worry at all. While we're on the subject of storage, let's talk about board storage. You might notice that this boat we're on today does not have board racks on it. While board racks are still an option, with the amount of board storage availability in this boat, they're not always necessary. For starters, we have a massive surf locker in the back of the boat. My wakeboard's in here right now, but there's plenty of room for an assortment of surfboards or wakeboards, as well as dedicated life vest and rope storage for all your wet gear, all within easy reach of a rider on the back of the boat. If that's not enough, there's also rope storage underneath the bimini, and then more storage for 4 more boards on top of the bimini. The amount of board storage that this boat comes equipped with is pretty unreal. That's why this specific one does not have racks, but don't worry, if you still have a ton of gear, you can still get them as an option. The bow of the Ultré ZX series also got a complete redesign. As you can see, I'm 6 feet tall and there's tons of legroom up here, plenty of space for people, built-in armrests, under-seat storage, and a completely transformable seating pattern that's available in every ZX Ultra. Finally, in the driver's seat now, we have a fully redesigned touchscreen for 2024. This screen is massive and has a totally new interface, but it seamlessly blends the simplicity of the Tige Go system with the ability to really fine-tune and dive into any details that you might want to in your boat. The new thruster integration on the throttle is extremely intuitive, and I think it's the easiest integration that I've seen for making use of your thruster as you're docking your boat or pulling up to a rider. We also have a wireless charger easily within reach of the driver. All in all, each of these things makes this spot in the boat my favorite place to be if I'm not out behind it. Overall, I think Tige hit a home run with this new Ultré ZX series. This 25 that we're in today is unreal, and these features we went over just barely scratch the surface for what this boat has to offer. If you want some more information, make sure to check out tige.com or reach out to a local dealer near you. There's tons that we didn't cover. This thing's unreal. The wake behind it is even more impressive. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to follow along for more. Thanks for watching.